Ah, well that's new. Hello, Mr. Eyeball Man, who's just staring into my soul. I'm not sure what's with this. It's kind of awkward, you just staring at me. Stop it, it's still staring at me. Anyway, what in the heck is going on around here? My land is overrun! Or shall I say, overgrown? Ha 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 ha. Look at this, and look at this. Okay, well actually these floating crystal things are kind of pretty. I like this, thank you Zorzor. But this, I do not like. How many of these trees are here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's only 4. What would be the quickest removal method? I'm not sure if that was the most effective. I mean, it kind of worked, but also not really. One moment. That looks better. Well, kinda. I still gotta figure out how to get rid of these. Anyway, today I want to create a baby town. A baby town of empires. I would like this mini town of kingdoms to aid my current and future allies. Just picture every kingdom on the server, but small. I think the open plains across from my kingdom will be the perfect place for a baby town. In the center of the town, I want to have something displaying my current allies. And if someone not officially allied would like to stay here, then they must pledge their allegiance and offer me a mob head. Since I'm trying to stay neutral with everyone, I thought it'd be fun to create this neutral area for others to visit and stay if they need. Now I feel like it only makes sense if the baby kingdoms in this area were built from the blocks of the original kingdoms. Since I'm gonna need a bunch of blocks and there's currently not many people online, I may have to do a bit of thieving. So there I went. Look at me flying. I traveled all across the kingdoms to peacefully gather some of my friends' blocks. That way, I could create the itty-bitty baby versions of each empire. I gathered some spruce from the Cod Empire. I took some prismarine from Joey. I collected sand from Pix. Grabbed a bunch of stone from Mythland. Took a bit of oak from Pearl. And I got some concrete from Shelby. Even though these builds are for everybody, I still kind of felt bad about the idea of taking things without asking. So while I was at each kingdom, I left a chest with some flowers in it, along with a note to let them know about the new neutral baby town. Blocks from your kingdom have been taken for the new baby town of empires. Take these flowers as a thank you and come visit the neutral land across from House Blossom. When I finished borrowing blocks, I ran into Whip, who gave me some cobble deep slate. Scott gave me some cyan blocks. Jem gave me amethyst. Lizzie showered me in coral. And Joel threw me some concrete. Now that I have all of this stuff, I think it's time to get building. I started by building a tower from my kingdom in the center of the baby town. That way I would have a place to display a list of all my allies. Next, I worked on a baby prisma palace for the Ocean Queen, which quickly taught me how annoying it is to keep coral alive. I ran out of blocks halfway through Jimmy's build, but I went and got some more and it ended up being super cute. Now Joey has a couple of temples in his kingdom, but I really loved the blue one. So with some prismarine, I squeezed his giant water temple into this tiny 9x9 area. Jem's build was a bit tricky to decide on at first because I love her houses in the cliffs, but I couldn't really make a tiny cliff in the space that I was building in, so I figured a tower would be best since she is a wizard. For Pearl's build, I recreated a small section of her first build on the server along with a windmill. Joel got a recreation of a tower that's on his concrete building just because I like that as rainbow and I think it's really pretty. While I was making Flip's mini empire, I got a surprise visit from a wandering trader. I haven't had a wandering trader by my house in such a long time, so I was really excited. I quickly ran home to gather up some emeralds and I ended up getting so many mini blocks. It was amazing. Oh, and I kind of made a llama my prisoner in Flip's house. Now in Shelby's kingdom, she has a lot of these really cute hobbit holes, or maybe they're gnome holes, I'm unsure. But I thought a mushroom house would be perfect as it kind of represents her mushroom castle. For Scott's baby build, I basically took the idea of his stables and just cut it in half. For King Sausage of Mythland, I recreated a villager house of his. And Pix's sandy build is inspired by the one that he has by his Candelaria. Da-da-da! Here it is! It's the baby town of empires! But of course, it's not done yet. We need to create a path connecting all the empires together, do a little terraforming, some tree growing, and now we need to add a little something to the inside of these builds. Because this is a place for others to stay, we can start by adding a bed to every build along with a chest. Besides the basics, I want to add a little something extra to make each person feel at home. We could tame a wolf for Shelby, We'll put an owl at Scott's. Pix can have a bunch of candles. Sausage will get a blood sheep. Pearl can have some sunflowers. Jem will get crystals. Joey can have some of the creepy Zornoth tentacles. Jimmy gets some slime. Joel can have a music disc and an azalea plant. Flip can have some redstone. And Lizzie will get an axolotl. This is so cute! Oh, and before I forget, inside of my mini build, I want to add my list of allies. So let's see, who am I officially allied with again? I feel like at this point it's almost everyone. Okay, I had to think for a second, but I'm pretty sure that everybody listed on these signs are officially allied with House Blossom. And if my math is correct, that means there's only 3 more people to become allies with. Hopefully they'll see the note that I left at their empires to come visit the baby town. And while they're here, if they want to ally with me, all they have to do is put a mop head in this chest. Guys, do you see this? Look at how cute this place is. Ah, I love it. It's so adorable. But you know what? I feel like this tiny baby town needs a giant baby sign in the front of it. We can make like a sign in the cliffs. There's currently no cliffs here, but we can make some. First, I think we should grab some water. That way we can get rid of all this lava. And now we're just gonna take this dirt and we're gonna move it over here to cover the obsidian. Now I think I want this sign to be white, which means I'm gonna have to use probably the majority of my quartz. But let's see. Oh, I don't have that much left, but we'll make it work. While I'm in my storage room, let me grab some of the stone that I smelted. We'll also take some andesite and a bit of cobble. It's official now. Welcome to Baby Town. I want to add a bit of stone and dirt and stuff to the ends of the sign. That way it kind of looks like a sign in the cliffs without totally blocking the view of the town. So we could do something like this, maybe add a little bit of grass on top, and we'll do the same over here. Beautiful. Well, now that our tiny town is done, I think it's time to go on a tour. So over here we have a mushroom house for Shelby. Then if we go down this path, over here we have an elven build for Scott. My build is just the central tower from my castle. Next to the pond, we have Pix's sandy build, which is inspired by one of the builds that he has by his candle area. Sausage's build is a very teeny tiny version of one of his villager houses. If we continue down the path this way, all the way down there is Pearl's house, which is a super cute little baby farmhouse with a windmill. Then over here we have Jem's build, which is actually a tower from her kingdom gates. Around this way, we have a baby water temple for Joey. Then Jimmy's build is a tiny version of his starter house on the water. Joel's got the rainbow tower from his concrete business. Flip's build is actually a part of his original starter house too. And then Lizzie has a baby Prisma Palace. Hello! We have visitors. Welcome to the baby town of empires.
There are babies on the server? I don't agree to
Yeah, you're
here.
the baby.
Oh, I'm the baby.
Scott, this is your house.
What do you have? Nothing.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, so no, that's
life.
for you. So if you want to stay here, you know, you got a spot for your
why is there
stuff.
Oh,
moss?
here, Scott. I'll give you a gift.
There's moss because it's cute, Scott. I just wanted a carpet.
Okay.
This way, this is Shelby's house. It's a little
Very
mouse.
Shelby.
And she's got a dog. Little dog.
A dog.
Very Shelby.
I'm going in. I at least got a shelf in mine.
So cute.
This one's not totally decorated yet. Just ignore this one. This way is Lizzie's Prisma Palace. But you have to
so fun.
you have to parkour to get up to it.
There's an axolotl called Blossom.
Well, yeah, I actually gave her my axolotl.
Free them.
I was actually originally going to put some axolotls in like the base of this build, but it kind of connects to something, so I couldn't do that.
That looks far too complex for me.
Over here is Jimmy's build. This is a little
Very Jimmy's
this little swamp
Oh
house.
my gosh, it looks exactly like it.
It does.
And it's got a bunch of slime inside because he's slime man.
Baby slime! Oh my goodness.
It's so
This is
cute.
adorable.
That's my favorite mini block I've seen.
Jem, your build has mini blocks in it too.
Oh.
Ooh, oh my gosh, so many crystals. I
Oh
love
my
it.
goodness, you even got some slabs.
Wow.
Yep.
So lucky. Wow.
I see the sausage effect just rubbing off on you.
I didn't even know I put those in there. Oh, this is the central build, of course. It's mine. But this is where I'm displaying my list of allies, and whoever like wants
this
to
not
still be
just-
one, they could like put a
Your
head in there.
list of allies, is this not just everyone on this
Almost,
server?
almost.
Catherine?
That's only. I only need 3 more left. It's like I'm collecting everybody.
Catherine! The point of allies is normally that you have
you have
other
no
enemies
loyalty,
as well.
come on.
Yeah.
No,
You're allies with people that we're enemies with? That doesn't make any
That
sense.
doesn't work.
There's people on the server who kidnapped the two of us, and you're
Yeah,
allies?
what if me and Jem are like,
Oh.
Catherine, we need you to
I
ally
didn't know
us
you
on
were
burning
kidnapped.
down-
When did that happen?
Like,
You know.
a week ago, a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of the loop.
Jo-
I'm just over here building
Joey
baby
and
houses.
Sausage
I just,
kidnapped us for a distinct amount of time. So.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
and you've got him on the list.
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm
I
sorry.
do.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, the windmill is so good.
Baby watermelons and pumpkins.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because she's like the farming
So
queen.
cute.
I love it.
And then over here, we've got Joey's water temple.
Eh.
Ew.
Oh.
I mean,
what?
your build's great, but like, eh.
Oh. Well, then
We
you
don't like
wouldn't like
Joey.
the inside because I put his boyfriend's fine things in there.
Eh.
I'm trying to make everyone feel at home, you know. You probably wouldn't want to look at that's sausages. You probably don't want to go in there then,
Nah.
since he kidnapped you and stuff. That's right. Light it on fire. This over here is
Ooh.
Pix's build. That's a sandy
Yeah.
candle
Use
build.
of trapdoors. I like it.
On this side, we have Flip, and then we got Joel. So this is Flip's
Flip.
house.
Oh, this is so tiny.
Yeah.
And he's got his redstone, bless
Yeah.
him. Oh, and he's got redstone in his chest too.
I also stole this llama. He's beautiful. This is Joel's.
Got a little gay
It's a
building.
rainbow.
Yeah. I put his
like
azalea bush in here and a music disc since he's like a music man
The
now.
rapstress
Oh yeah.
empires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard about that.
Oh, this is adorable. But she has the
Thanks.
tentacles come to it.
Hey, don't give Zora Zora any ideas, okay? Okay.
You did a
We
great
don't want
job,
it into
Catherine.
existence. Yeah, this is
Thanks.
so cute.
I love it. It's my new favorite thing.
You've got a lot of tentacles.
Yeah.
The gems look cool though.
I love the gems. I actually like that.
I ended up doing some magic to change mine, so they're now like my gems.
Oh.
Because I was worried they were eventually going to explode and pour lava over everything that they're above.
Oh, I haven't thought about that.
Did you never notice that they're like all positioned above like key buildings in everyone's empires? Did no one else notice that?
What?
Yeah, they're above like main things. Like
Oh my gosh,
key paths, entryways, like
I
did
hate
no
it
one
here.
else notice
I
that?
hate it here.
Did
No, I
one
did
else
not notice that,
this?
Scott. Well, anyway, under these lands, Lizzie has created a secret tunnel that connects the embassy build that I built in the Ocean Empire all the way here to the Baby Prisma Palace. The tunnel is kind of a really long way to travel, but luckily it's not really for us. We're going to be using it as a secret messaging system. The tunnel itself though is super cool and it has a bunch of different themes in it. There's desert, deep slate, flooded, crystal, overgrown, dripstone, dungeon, the end, crimson nether, warped nether, and there's a snowy theme. The way down here is a little bit interesting, but on my end of the tunnel, Lizzie left a section for me to decorate. I know that there's already a flooded tunnel themed area, but since this end of the tunnel connects to her baby palace, I thought it'd be fun to theme it after the Ocean Empire. Ta-da! As you can see, I made some prismarine structures and bubbles. Look at that tunnel. That's a nice tunnel. I think we should test it. Lizzie needs purple blocks, and I've got loads of purple blocks. So let's fill this chest up with a couple stacks, and we'll send it on its way. Goodbye. Huh, the eyeball's gone. Weird. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you liked my baby village, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye!